Currently, DX and IoT measures are active at many companies. By making full use of advanced AI technology, it has become extremely easy to automate the labor that engineers used to make in factories. However, there are some cases where advanced pensive automation equipment, product and technology support, size and maintenance, not flexible, and it costs a lot. On the other hand, the LCA countermeasure PROCH2, as time is X, analog transformation, which is performed using the manufacturing, mechanism and basic principles, and since it is based on the basics of manufacturing technology, there are few problems with DX and IoT countermeasures. In particular, I expect that it will be widely used because it is an effective approach for human beings to strengthen our analytical and creativity in product manufacturing. At this time, Mr. Shigeru Nakamu has published a Kindle book on this aspect, so I would like to introduce the main points. This figure shows the result of a survey of management issues introduced by JMA at the end of 2021 in the issues of the production department. As you can see, first place, first class quality 35.4%. But second place is IoT-related measures, 30.0%, fourth place is improvement of production technology development capability, 22.2%. Fifth place is securing and training human resources in the production engineering department, 20.3%. Sixth place is improvement of equipment efficiency and development/introduction of production equipment review, 19.4%. This survey reveals a high need for automation and equipment measures in the manufacturing industry. At conveyor belt sushi shop, peeling of onions are also active in a similar manner. The inexpensive automatic machine Tamajiro, about $200, that processes onions in about 4.2 seconds is a facility developed by Mr. Jiro Kobayashi, the chairman of the famous Western food chain Kitchen Jiro in Japan. The development of this onion peeling machine was a great deal of work because it was done by a complete amateur. For details of this development, please refer to the book, and the procedure for developing this kind of equipment in a more short period of time and at low cost is introduced in the book. The case of Kaizen Company, Limited, which is especially famous, is introduced in this figure. This transfer robot is an example of using the principle of making a theater robot during the Edo period in Japan from 1600 to 1868. Using the gravity of the product, load energy is stored in the spring to rotate the wheel. Therefore, we do not use motors. LCA book also includes this detailed analysis. The left side of the figure is a method of introducing and applying automatic machines while meeting with specialized manufacturers. However, if a company has the following reasons, for example, there is a problem in terms of protecting in-house know-how if it will not be useful for in-house human resource development for future low-cost automation. Based on such comparisons, I was promoting low-cost automation in many companies. The LCA procedure for the book is on the right side of the figure. The LCA procedure is shown in this figure. The LCA review process is from left to right in the figure. First, we have to ask, is it necessary to convert to LCA? Some targets do not require LCA measures. For example, if you want to deburr casting, and if you can make a burr-free casting by improving the accuracy of the mold, you will not need to build an automated deburring facility. As a similar measure, there are cases where integral molding of assembled products and powder metallurgy do not require automation of cutting of metal products. Mold production for mobile phones is already made by powder metallurgy. This kind of countermeasure is done by work design method, and the book introduced some famous cases. This time, if you will need LCA measures are required, we will proceed with the analysis on the right side of the diamond of this figure. And it is the LCA procedure. The first procedure for LCA measures is process analysis and operation analysis as shown in this figure. At the same time, we have to improve the target work drastically by using this analysis. Please refer to the examples in this table when you have a chance to use the elemental technologies of automation shown in this table with thorough motion analysis for the target work. This photo is one of the examples of LCA measures. You can see a concrete example of the situation where you are checking the work procedure by the Pantomime method with the detailed usage of process analysis and the video of YouTube using the book. I would like to introduce the development of automatic arrangement device bar materials that I was involved in. The subject was the work of arranging more than 2 meters long bar materials in equipment, as shown in the upper part of this figure. Since it was exactly 3D work for precision processing, many people have been working on equipment development. However, the development of this device has been carried out by many engineers for the past 10 years, but all have failed. Therefore, they proceeded with such an analysis. At that time, the author organized a project team of 1 young employee for equipment maintenance and 2 people who are in charge of this work at the manufacturing site but do not know the equipment at all, and I presented and used the LCA procedure introduced them. At that time, after functionally analyzing the process, everyone used the idea search method shown in the book. This is a technical countermeasure element that was a hint of the idea and countermeasure technology obtained at that time. This project member also used the VE method with Unit 1 as a model to realize Unit 2 at half the size. As a result, we were able to successfully complete LCA Unit 1 in 3 months. The reason why these people succeeded in LCA measures was that the procedure for LCA measures this time was so complicated. Since then, Mr. Nakamura has achieved similar results in many companies, so this book summarizes that know-how. I hope you find this book useful.